What's up everybody? I'm Kaitia Lamore and today I'm going to be showing you my fresh faced no makeup look that I do mainly for photo shoots and video. This is like my I don't want to be washed out by the lights or the sun if I go outside kind of a look. So if you want to see how I did this with less than 10 products, then go ahead and keep watching. Hello and welcome to another video. I am Kaitia Lamore and today I'm going to be answering a question that I've gotten a few times, which is what is my everyday makeup process? I haven't done a makeup tutorial in a while. Well, I did a get ready with me, my prom get ready with me. I don't know if you guys saw it. I will link it if you didn't see it already. When I do my everyday face, mainly for like filming, because every day I don't usually wear makeup, but when I'm filming or doing photo shoots, I definitely put on my everyday makeup look because the camera and the lights will wash you out and you have like no dimension on your face. So I like to not look like I have no dimension on my face, so I add a little bit of color and pizzazz and there you have it. So I'm going to be showing you how I get my everyday makeup look with 8 products. Count them, 8. Holla if you hear me. First I'm going to be using this bottle that is super annoying because I broke it. It fell on the floor and then the pump stopped working, and also I got it at a CVS that apparently likes to put these stickers on their makeup products, I guess so people don't steal them. That was the first and last time I ever went to that CVS. So let's start off with, this is the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation and Concealer. This is full coverage, but spoiler alert, if you have sensitive skin, I wouldn't necessarily recommend it. I'm actually looking for a new full coverage for sensitive skin. If you guys have any recommendations, let me know, because it smells good, but maybe the fragrance is what makes my skin break out. Like every time I use this, I probably have like 1 or 2 more pimples. But right now I'm not trying to throw away a bottle that's mostly full of foundation, so now I gotta do this and put it on my face. So I don't use a ton, a little does go a long way, as you will see when I start blending it out. And I keep this wand handy in case I need to add a little bit more. So I'm gonna be using a foundation brush. I like foundation brushes more than using the beauty blender or my hands, because I just feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot more even. It comes out a lot more even. But what about you guys? What about you guys? Do you guys prefer a beauty blender? Do you prefer your fingers? Do you prefer a brush? Do you prefer some other kind of sponge? Let me know. So now I'm gonna finish blending this all out. I do not go deep into the hairline because I just don't like having foundation in my hairline. I just go pretty much like a little bit close to the hairline but not deep in it. And I do notice that obviously if I have breakouts, or for me I have hyperpigmentation, so when I do get a breakout it likes to like stay there for like ever. So I do have 1 or 2 of those tings on my face, and I have some like age spots, freckles, things that are coming on my cheekbones, so I put a little bit extra foundation on there, not too much though. And then let's cover up this little guy. Any more? Oh, and up here a little bit. So that's another reason why I don't wear a lot of makeup, because like I said, my skin is sensitive and I don't want to just, I mean, it's like that dangerous cycle of you want to cover up your blemishes, but then you keep putting on so much product that you get more blemishes. So like I said, if you guys know a full coverage foundation that would be great for photo shoots and filming, that's not going to break me out and not going to cost a bajillion dollars, leave that in the comments below. But if your skin isn't that sensitive and pretty much any foundation works for you, I believe this foundation was around $10 or less. So it does not break the bank, and like I said, it is full coverage and it does work, and it gives you like that dewy glowy skin if you like that. Ooh, 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 ah. So the next step is also Milani, and it is their Milani Touch and Erase Light Lifting Concealer. I forgot to tell you the shade I was in the foundation. I am using right now, if I can find it, sand. It's 07 sand. And in the light lifting concealer, I'm using medium light. I've made so many mistakes with concealer in the past where I've gotten like 10 shades lighter than my skin because I was like, oh, it's supposed to be like super light. Not that light. I guess it should be like around 1 to 2 shades lighter just to conceal if you have any dark circles or acne or anything like that. Those are the spots I put it in, and it's not perfect. And I'm using the same brush for all these things. I'm not a fan of having to clean like 10 million brushes. No thanks. And I have noticed that this particular foundation and concealer, it does stay in place pretty well. Like there's some creasing, so if you want to like set around your eyes or smile lines, that would be a good thing to do. But you don't have to do that if you're like adding eyeshadow anyways, or if you just always powder your face when you're done, then you won't have that issue. I did try this concealer and foundation with a primer before and it just slid all over the place, so I would not recommend that unless you're super genius about knowing what products to use to keep everything in place, like what primer would do that. I am not a makeup artist, I just know how to do my face, and it's a little bit of trial and error. Alright, and now we're gonna go in with contouring. So I do this because, like I said, the camera and the light, it washes you out, and then I want to make sure that you can still see the features of my face. I like the features of my face, so I just do around the nose and then around the hairline, just a little bit. And then I finish up with the cheekbones. And one thing I learned from someone else was I used to contour like down here and go down, but apparently to lift the cheekbones you want to actually get it like right under the cheekbone. So like from the top of your ear down to like where your mouth is, that's kind of like what you're going for. And I do 2 swipes on that because I like it to be pretty intense. Using the same brush again and blending this out. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is actually, I like cream contour, so this is actually the Maybelline Fit Me Shine Free and Balance Foundation in a stick, and this is the color Coconut, also number 355, color Coconut, and I've had that for a while, so a little bit does go a long way. You're not gonna run out of it unless you're like doing your face every day, but like I said, I don't really wear makeup a ton unless it's for shoots, so it's lasted me a long time. And in my everyday face, like for real everyday face, I just use bronzer, so I don't have to go in with a lot of things. I like my face to take like 10 minutes, basically 5 to 10 minutes. So once I'm blending this out, I'm also sweeping it up, and I'm not like going really intense. I'm just kind of like patting it up a little bit until it blends out, because I like to have the line be more defined and not just like your whole cheek is contoured out. I'm also gonna link the first makeup tutorial I ever did, and that was probably 2 years ago. It was shortly after I made my channel. I just felt super awkward. Nobody said that it looked awkward, but I was just like, how do I talk and do my makeup at the same time? This is so hard. So I'm gonna link that too so you guys can see how far I've come. Hopefully you think I've come far. Alright, so we are done with the cream contour. Now we're gonna go in with the Rimmel London Natural Bronzer and in the shade Sun Bronze. I've also had this for a while, and as you can see, I use it. So I'm gonna get a different brush. It's like an angled brush that you can dip in here and then get a really good contour going over what you already did. So don't go too far away from it, you're just blending it out and kind of setting it around your face. Another good thing about doing my makeup on camera is 2 birds, 1 stone. I have a video and my face is done for other videos, because I like to record 3 to 5 videos at one time, because with a daughter and a husband and other stuff going on, I'm not trying to be busting out this equipment. Do you guys know how much equipment it takes to set up this stuff? If you're a YouTuber or in production, you know. So that's it for my face, my looking fresh and shiny and new face. Now we're adding a little bit of color. So this is the e.l.f. palette. This is their blush palette, and it just says light. I think there was like a light and a dark. So for lighter skin tones and darker skin tones, they had different colors. So I'm gonna use this one right here. Just a little bit. I tap it in twice, and then I just go over the area where I put my bronzer. Just to add a little bit of color so it warms up your face a little bit more. And now we're gonna go for our eyebrows, which I need to go get. I don't know how I forgot. Okay, today I'm going to be first combing out my eyebrows. I shaped them last night so that I don't have a ton of hairs. Fun fact about me, I don't know if you guys have heard of dermablading. It basically just means shaving your face, but you use like this small razor. It's almost like this size. You kind of like shave downwards and get all of the peach fuzz and hairs that you don't want off of your face. I used to wax, but it was A, painful, B, messy, and I didn't do my whole face. Like now I do my whole face and it just feels like a clean slate. I don't say everybody has to do it. I don't think you're ugly if you don't do it. I just prefer it, and I like to do that because I have a lot of hair on my face if I don't. So now we're going to be doing the eyebrows. So this is the Wet n Wild Mega Last retractable eyebrow pencil, and this is in the color dark brown. Ever since I started using retractable eyebrow pencils, it's been a game changer for me. I used to use the pencil and like sharpen it and everything, and now I'm just like, yeah, it's always sharp. This is great. I just like to fill them in, kind of just cleaning up the line around it and creating like more of a precise brow versus just like the hairs. I don't want it to just look like I straight up stamped an eyebrow on, but I like it to be like a really nice clean shape. So this is what I do. So this is before and after. Very simple, very quick, but it took me a while to make it quick. I went through a lot of trial and error with my eyebrows, girl. And make sure they're not too different because obviously eyebrows are sisters and not twins. So I've made the mistake of trying to be perfect and just ruin them. I always feel like my face is like together once my eyebrows are on. I used to do them the very last, like it's the cherry on top of the face, but now I do it basically after my face is done. So now we're going to do a little bit of highlight. I started doing this when I was recording more videos for my L'Amour in Christ topics, and I was like just adding a little bit because I didn't want to do like a full glam face for those, but I wanted to just add like a little bit of sparkle to it, so I just kind of started doing that. So this is the Maybelline New York Expert Wear eyeshadow in the color The Glow Down. So that's what this looks like. And I also use this for highlight. Another YouTuber turned me onto that because I was like, I don't know what highlighter to wear, and she was a similar color as me, and she's like, I use this eyeshadow as my highlight and it's the best. So I put a little bit on this type of brush, and then I put it in the inner corner of the eye. See, it's like not intense, but it like makes a big difference to me. Alright, and the second to last step is my mascara. Let me tell you a story about this mascara. So I've been using like cheap mascaras I find at the drugstore because I'm like, all mascaras are the same, it's not really a big deal. So I was at Target with my daughter and I was like, okay Petra, should I get a mascara or should I get another lip color? And she's like, you should get mascara. So I picked out this one. It's the Colossal Spider Effect Lashes, and when I tell you the first time that I used this, I was like, whoa, like all mascaras are not made the same, which I should know because you go to the store and there's like 50 options or more. So I'm gonna show you guys the before and after, and hopefully I don't get it all over the place. You probably can't really see that, but I'm not zooming in and out today, I'm just not. So this is what it looks like, and I'll show you a side-by-side comparison before and after. So some of you may not like it that big, but I do. I feel like it makes a big difference. So I would recommend it unless you like simple lashes, and they are pretty intense and you gotta be careful applying it, but other than that, I do like it. Okay, one more thing to do, and that is lipstick. You guys are always asking about my lipstick in my other videos, so I usually use the Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit. I think I have like 6 or 8 different colors. One of my favorites for like a everyday look is their Rebel Rose, so that's what I'm going to be wearing today, and it matches my shirt. I like to wear this shirt with this. It's pretty cool. Alright, that's the last thing. So like I said, if you want to set your eyes or your face with a powder, go ahead and do that. Sometimes I do that when I'm filming because it does get a little bit creasy because I'm looking around and I feel like I have very vibrant facial expressions, so it creases there, it creases here, but otherwise that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you learned anything or if you like this or if you have any questions, and I'd also like to know what other topics, fashion, beauty, hair, and makeup related, that you guys would like to see. On Wednesdays I think is going to be my beauty and hair and fashion day, so we'll see. I'm going to try to be consistent with that. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click on that notification bell if you have not already. Thank you to those who already subscribed. Welcome to the family if you are new, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Alright, so oh, it's recording still. Okay, let's see about this. Should I do this kind of thing? Let's try to get a thumbnail picture. How do people do that when they're holding like 10 different things? Okay, let me see if I can just grab all this stuff. This is gonna look so awkward. But if it works, it'll be amazing. How do they do this? Do I have lipstick everywhere? Do you even see that these are brushes? Okay, let's try to do some different ones with just these kind of things. Alright, I think we're good on today. Thanks for watching the behind the scenes.